Hey guys, how's it going? This is RocketGal, and yeah, it's been quite some time since I've talked to you directly. You might have noticed that there has been a lot less content on the channel, or maybe you didn't know, I don't know. But yeah, there's a couple of reasons for that. This is a bit of a channel update, I suppose. So yeah, why have I stopped making content? Why have I stopped streaming? Why have I stopped doing stuff on this channel? Well, a lot of it has to do with just being dissatisfied with both Fire Emblem Heroes and my channel in general. I feel like my channel has devolved into just making these matchup videos, which is like right now my most popular like content. Well, I guess it was when I was still making it. And honestly, I fucking hated making them. I think a lot of people underestimate how much time and effort it takes to making them, just because they're like 10-minute videos, but it takes like 2 hours for each one. And I know that's, for some people, that's still not even that much time, but, you know, I'm getting fucking old. I got to juggle personal life, work life. I mean, I don't really have much of a life in general, but I have responsibilities now. You know, I'm getting fucking old, so I've got stuff to take care of, and it's really hard to find the time to make these Fire Emblem videos. Especially, it's so crushing because I genuinely hate making the videos. So yeah, there were a lot of times in the past where I just wanted to end it all, just stop making stuff, just kind of disappear, which I guess I kind of did. But yeah, after maybe about 2 months thinking back, I don't know, I kind of miss making it, and I have gotten comments somewhat recently asking like, hey, what's going on? Where are these matchup showcase videos? I love watching them, and it made me feel really bad to just stop all of a sudden, which is why I made a poll, going over like, hey, you know, I enjoy making these videos anymore, but if you guys enjoy watching me make them, or if you guys enjoy watching them, I am willing to make them again, so what do you guys say? And I'm honestly surprised at how many people were actually supportive of me, and supportive of the fact that if I don't like making the videos, I shouldn't make them, and I really appreciate that a lot. Some people have also suggested maybe making them shorter or changing up the format. I thought about that, but yeah, I'm still not totally sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah. And then streaming has also been kind of a time crunch. Like, I don't have that much time in my life, and also Fire Emblem Heroes is it's such a weird spot right now where I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. And I felt like for maybe almost a year and a half, I was really just playing it almost like out of responsibility. It was almost like Stockholm Syndrome, or it was almost like the feeling of sunk cost fallacy, where I've put so much time, money, effort into the game. I have a fucking YouTube channel on it, like, that I really cherish. I have people who follow me on this game that I felt like I had to keep playing, even though I genuinely didn't like playing the game for a little while. Yeah, so a lot of it was me forcing myself to play, which is not very fun. A lot of it was forcing myself to make content, which became unfun. The streams were fun. I do like streaming. It's just fun to hang out with you guys live, but at the same time, I can't keep pretending that I love the game. I thought at first it was because I stopped liking Fire Emblem, but I recently was playing Sacred Stones on the Nintendo Switch Online subscription thingy, and I was like, holy shit, this is still such a fucking good game. Why did I ever stop playing mainline Fire Emblem games? And I also started replaying Shadows of Valentia with the HD texture pack on my PC. I mean, I'm totally playing it on my totally legit 3DS, guys, obviously. And yeah, I'm just like, holy fuck, these mainline Fire Emblem games are so fucking good! Fuck! Why don't they bring this crazy awesome shit to Fire Emblem Heroes? And you know, a lot about Fire Emblem Heroes, my problem is partially because I've just played it for so long, you know, just naturally get tired of games, but also just because the game is so complicated. I'm sure maybe you guys could relate, but yeah, I don't know, if it gets kind of tiring when each skill is like 5 paragraphs and there's like each unit has like 7, like they have a weapon, a special, 3 passives, sometimes an X skill, sometimes seals, you need to read that shit too, you know, assists, you know, a whole kit and caboodle, along with status effects, which are basically just glorified extra skills now at this point, that I'm starting to feel the fatigue of the game, and I genuinely do not like the power creep of the game. I understand people will say, like, you know, skill issue, and you are absolutely right. I don't think I could keep up with the game anymore, at least not in a competitive way. I don't play summoner duel, like this competitive summoner duels anymore, just because there's so much prep you have to do. I just don't know, especially summoner duels, SDS, that one, you need 4 fucking teams. I can't do it, although I do feel like that's the more balanced version of the competitive summoner duels. It's just so much work, and it's like not even guaranteed you'll make like rank 1 or some shit, or do well for that matter, so, yeah, I don't know, I just can't do it. I still play Ether Rays, but I stopped caring sometimes whether I make it to Vault of Heaven. I'm just like, well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, at least my next week will be easier, so, but yeah, I've recently wanted to start making the videos again, started wanting to do a little bit more with the channel, instead of, like, just completely doing nothing. I want to, like, start doing stuff again, but just maybe on a smaller scale. So the current plan is to go back to making matchup showcase videos. You'll probably see one tomorrow, or whenever the fuck I start doing them again, I don't know. And yeah, they'll probably be slightly shorter. I used to do 32, it was 8 times 4, yeah, 32 normal matchups, and then the bonus matchups, which just shows like the characters fighting alternate unit versions of themselves, or other units that are related to them, stuff like that. I think I'll go back to 28, so like 7 per color, so that will make it a little bit easier on me. And also a lot of those matchups don't even fucking matter anyways. A lot of it was just padding, if I'm being honest. However, I think I'll only make them during the weekend. Like, I'll record and edit only on the weekend when I have time. So there will be times when the matchup will be later than normal, because usually I like to have start uploading the matchups a day after the banner drops. But yeah, I got work. I gotta study again. Like, I failed my exam last sitting, so I gotta study again, and it's not very fun. I do think that once I pass this exam, I'm not going to take any more exams for my career anymore. I'm pretty happy with just taking 7 exams, and just seeing how it is. There's a lot of people in my field that just take the 7 exams and don't go for the 10. So I think I'm just going to do 7 exams as well. You know, start enjoying my life a little bit more. But yeah, aside from that little tangent, so yeah, I think I'm gonna bring back the matchup videos. And I'm still gonna make Fire Emblem shorts and edits. That is something I'm genuinely passionate about. It's something I'm learning. I feel like because of matchup showcases, I'm not learning anything. I'm not trying anything new. I'm just not copy pasting, but kind of going through the same formula every single time. I'm not engaged with the process, so yeah, that's why I really fucking hate making those videos. But the shorts and edits have been really fun. You know, they're a work in progress. I'm still learning, but I'm having a lot of fun making them, and I think that's really important for me. I also want to continue to do Fire Emblem collecting. That's something I'm also really passionate about. I have the Byleth pop-up figures just sitting in my closet right now. I still need to open them. They've been sitting there for like a month. They're just staring at me right now. I'm going to be opening them soon, hopefully, making a video on that. So the wait will be finally over. And hopefully that Dimitri figure will ship. It was supposed to ship in August. I don't know what's going on about it, but yeah. I don't know. Then with the Rocket Pod, like the podcast I have, I don't think I want to do it monthly like DTM, because it is a lot of fucking work, a lot of preparation that I don't want to do anymore. Just because I'm already dispassionate about the game. I don't want to talk about the meta of the game that I don't give a fuck about. I want to talk more about interesting topics, similar to like what Tacho does on his podcast. Just be a lot more sporadic about like when interesting stuff happens. Like if I had planned this properly, I would have done one for like the Brave unit. Maybe I will do one once the refines come out, but we shall see. So if my other co-hosts Kenmei, Satachi, and Enemy are listening in on this, hopefully you guys will be available to join me on that. But we shall see. I'm very sorry about the lack of communication on my end. That is something I've always tried to work on my whole life and have always failed. I'm really bad at communication. But I am saying to you now that I hope you guys would still like to join me on this podcast from time to time. And then in terms of streaming, I don't think I'm going to be streaming much anymore. Or at the very least not until my exam's over, which is going to be in October. Hopefully I do pass by then, in which case I'll be able to stream more often. I don't know if I'll do summoning sessions because they're kind of boring. Well, they're not that boring because I do get to hang out with you guys, but it's not exactly the most fun to do like in a vacuum. But I still might do them for like really interesting banners. And then I also want to stream real ass Fire Emblem games, not just Fire Emblem Heroes. I've seen DTM and I've seen Oblivion do that. So, and I used to do that for a while, but yeah, it took so goddamn long, and it's kind of hard to play Fire Emblem games when you have an audience. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot of pressure, you know. So we'll see. And then there's something I want to bring back. It's a bit of a passion project I did about 2 years ago. It's the Faye references videos. I want to kind of do something different with them, but that was a series that I was genuinely passionate about making. It didn't get the views that I kind of hoped on, like I would get, but I'm, like, I shouldn't make fucking videos for views and shit, because honestly, this fucking Fire Emblem Heroes, we're not gonna get viral or big through this fucking game, or just Fire Emblem in general. It's still a somewhat niche franchise, so I don't know why I care so much about the views and the likes, but unfortunately I do care, but I want to start learning to not care, because that's not what's important. The most important thing is that I'm enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying uploading things that I'm genuinely proud of making. And for a while I wasn't with the matchup showcase videos, but I know it's something that people look forward to, and I'm willing to make them, and hopefully use it to boost my channel so that people could hopefully watch some of the things I do enjoy making. So, I'm not making this stuff out of pure enjoyment. I do understand why I need to make them. And yeah, so that's the current plan. I didn't expect this video to go so goddamn long. I was supposed to be like 5 minutes, but I guess I went on a little bit of a rant. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Depending on when I upload this video, you should be seeing something tomorrow, maybe. So yeah, I'm sorry for the silence on my end. Again, communication has never been my strong suit by any means. Not only, on this channel, but in real life. So I'm always trying to work on it as best as I can. So yeah, that about covers it. I hope you guys continue to check my channel out from time to time. And yeah, that about covers it. Bye!